Self-compassion is a good thing to practice. You must first learn to love yourself before you can learn to love others. This isn't the kind of narcissistic, self-absorbed love that accepts you for the person you are, that digs deep to find and welcome the abilities and values that genuinely define who you are. Remind yourself that you are a caring, compassionate person who is, above all, deserving. This, when combined with virtuous and compassionate behaviors, will assist you in being more tolerant of yourself and understanding of others. Instead of writing from your own point of view, try writing about your experiences from the perspective of a completely kind and accepting friend. According to studies, gaining this much space might help you process negative feelings rather than ignoring or suppressing them. Self-compassion requires you to acknowledge your feelings. We're often kinder to others than we are to ourselves. Accept yourself with the same affection you'd give to a loved one. Give yourself modest doses of self-compassion throughout the day, especially when you are dealing with a difficult situation. If you are seriously behind on a professional assignment, for example, you may condemn yourself or drive yourself into an anxiety attack. Instead, start by acknowledging your stress with mindfulness. I'm stressed right now. Then admit that this is something that everyone goes through from time to time. I'm not alone in this. Finally, place your palm over your heart and give yourself a caring touch. Remind yourself of something positive. I can develop my strength. I can improve my patience. Accepting oneself is something I can learn to do. Stop putting yourself down. Take time to recognize and appreciate your strengths and greatest qualities, whether they be physical or psychological. You are more prone to be hostile toward others if you are harsh toward yourself. Start by keeping track of the times you have negative thoughts about yourself. Make a mental note of the circumstance, your ideas, and the repercussions of those thoughts. For instance, you could write an entry that looks like this: I went to the gym today. I began to feel overweight since I was surrounded by slim individuals. I was furious with myself and embarrassed to be in the gym. I didn't want to do my workout at all. After that, come up with a sensible answer to those thoughts. This is difficult, but you can alter your mind by continually questioning your negative self-talk with cold, hard facts and reasoning. A sensible reaction to the circumstances described above, for example, may be as follows: I go to the gym to keep my body and health in shape. That is a gesture of kindness and concern for my well-being. Why should I be embarrassed of myself for taking care of myself? Everyone's body is unique, and mine may differ from someone else's. People who are highly fit at the gym may have been working at it for longer than I have. It's possible that they just have good genes. Do I truly appreciate other people's opinions if they assess me solely on my appearance? Or do I want to respect those who promote and support my actions of self-care? Shows, such as I should have a nice automobile or I should wear a specific size of clothes, are common forms of self-criticism. We might become sad and humiliated when we compare ourselves to others' standards. Decide what you want for yourself, and ignore what others think you should be. Examine your daily habits. We can get complacent with ourselves and our life at times. Monotonous routines might trap us in reactive or avoidant behavioral patterns. Without realizing it, you may have adopted unproductive habits and practices. If you have been injured by someone in the past, you may be more tempted to create boundaries that keep other individuals at a distance. These limits may assist you from being harmed again, but more significantly, they prevent you from enjoying joy and connection with others. Experimenting with new habits, such as participating in social events or searching out new acquaintances, might help you find skills you didn't realize you possessed. It can also assist you in forming new interactions with people and learning more about your emotions. Finding ways to break free from your habits might also introduce you to new individuals who can influence your outlook on life. Unhelpful attitudes, such as biases or anxieties, may frequently be changed by learning about someone else's culture or perspective, according to research. You'll discover that you can learn from others, and that they can, in turn, learn from you. Work on letting go of your rage and envy. These feelings are normal in life, but if you are continuously angry or envious toward others, you will have a hard time finding pleasure. Accepting the actions and wants of others, like practicing self-compassion, is a critical step in becoming the sort of person you want to be. We often become enraged when we feel things shouldn't happen to us. If things don't go the way we planned, we may feel enraged. Developing the flexibility to accept that things will not always go as planned can assist you in reducing your anger. Concentrate on the aspects of life over which you have control and less on the aspects over which you have no influence. Keep in mind that you have control over your acts but not over their results. When things go wrong, focusing on your actions rather than attempting to control unpredictable results might help you relax and feel less enraged. Allow people to forgive you. Forgiveness is beneficial to one's physical well-being. Grudges and past wrongs can raise blood pressure and heart rates. However, practicing forgiveness can lower stress levels in your body. Despite its numerous advantages, forgiving others can be one of the most difficult things to accomplish. Consider the wrong you'd like to forgive. Take note of the things that come to mind when you think about that mistake. What are your feelings about that person? What is the state of your body? Consider the experience through the eyes of a learner. What would you have done differently if you had the chance? What would you have done differently if the other person had done it differently? Is there anything you can take away from this experience for the future? You may let go of your sensation of harm by turning a painful experience into a learning one. Have a conversation with the other individual. Make no allegations. Doing so will simply make the other person defensive. Instead, communicate your sentiments using I expressions and invite others to share theirs with you. Peace is more important than justice. Our sense of fairness is one of the reasons forgiveness may be so difficult. The person who has harmed you may never get what's coming to them, but hanging on to your rage and hurt will only injure you in the long run. Don't make forgiveness conditional on a certain action or outcome. Keep in mind that forgiveness is not the same as absolution. Even if you forgive it, the wrong still happened, and you haven't provided a justification for it. You have relieved yourself of the weight of carrying your own wrath with you. Active thankfulness is a good thing to do. Gratitude is more than a sentiment. It's a way of life. Developing an attitude of thankfulness might help you become more optimistic, happier, and healthier. Gratitude has been found to aid in the recovery from trauma, the strengthening of relationships, and the expression of compassion toward others. Keeping a thankfulness notebook is a good idea. Keep track of the things for which you are thankful. These can be little pleasures, such as a beautiful morning or a cup of freshly prepared coffee. They are difficult to quantify, such as a partner's affection or a friendship. Paying attention to these details and writing them down can assist you in storing them so that you may recall them later. Enjoy the unexpected. Something sudden or unexpected might have a greater impact on you than something commonplace. Even minor details might be noted, such as when your partner does the dishes or when you receive a text from a buddy you haven't spoken to in months. Don't keep your thankfulness to yourself. Share it with others. If you share pleasant experiences with others, you're more likely to recall them. Sharing also has the added effect of making someone else's day better and potentially prompting thankfulness in them. Thanks for watching. Hope you could get what you need from this video. If you like it, please subscribe to this channel and hit the like button.